If you want to be a loser in in-home sales, what are the 7 ways that you do that, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Bell, coming to you live for HVAC technicians, sales secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. All right, you may not know this, but the word closer and loser are pretty much spelt the same way. If you take away the C for consistency, you pretty much got loser. And I don't really like to be super negative, but sometimes people say, hey Scott, what are the ways that people lose deals? All right, well, we're gonna start with number 1. Don't have a sales presentation. Fly by the seat of your pants. Average for closing for somebody flying by the seat of their pants in a sales presentation in in-home sales is somewhere between 17 and 25%. Right? Like, it's the hope and prayer. Do you like me? Do you like cats? Do you like Hawaii? Do you like spaghetti? That's the rapport sales guy. And it's usually skinny deals. You know, they're okay with skinny deals. I had a guy one time, probably 10 or 15 years ago, tell me, Scott, what's wrong with making 60 grand a year? Well, all the dude's peers were making 120. Right? What's wrong? You're leaving about half the money on the table. He's like, well, I can live on 60. That's all I need. Weird. Okay. 2, using a one-size-fits-all solution. So I had a sales manager at one time, and he said, your job is to figure out how to sell the most expensive system every single time. Like, well, what if they don't need it? Like, don't worry about that. Sell the most expensive one. And so that one size fits all solution became a problem when consumers complained later on down the road because everybody needed a $30,000 unit when it wasn't true. They probably could have gotten away with something half as much and done just right. But this person wanted bragging rights for what the team was able to do. Number 3, not offering easy payment plans. Easy payment plans are one of the best ways for you to make sales. I went to a really nice steakhouse here in Sacramento with a financing company about 6 years ago. And they said, Scott, we don't use the word financing in our office. That's the F word. We call it easy payment plans. And so then they said to me, hey, Scott, we looked at all of your numbers. We looked at all of your zip codes. You're not offering enough no-nos, as they were referred back then, no interest, no payments in neighborhoods of high net worth where people want to hold on to their interests and hold on to their money. And so a lot of times what will happen is salespeople will go to a home and meet with a potential client and never ever offer an easy payment plan because they assume that the person can pay for it themselves. Now here's the thing, if you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication, hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication. You'll freaking love it. Number 4, worrying about your commissions before your client. Like, if you're in your sales appointment and you're counting your commissions, that person that you're meeting with knows it, they feel it, and there's a problem with it. And you have to be aware it's going to create a lot of problems for you. Number 5, selling on price. This is like Cheap Charlie. This is Bob on a bicycle. This is Chuck in a truck numbers. Like, if you're stuck on selling on price, you're probably at the wrong company, or you've got something going on in your life where you're at a negative loss. I would say, what could you do to find the right solution for the right person? There's going to be Cheap Charlie. All the people that are out there are going to say, the only thing I care about is price. Sometimes it comes down to your sales presentation, and sometimes it's true. Sometimes they're not your client, though. Number 6, never following up. You got to have a follow-up game plan. You got to have the ability to say, hey, listen, what did you decide to do? We would love to work together. I've got a special. Whatever way that you do it, you should have multiple ways to follow up to make magic happen. And then number 7, this one, I could talk about this all day long. If you're in any type of in-home sales, the minute that job is sold, you should be setting up an appointment to go back and to do a job walk. And there's a couple of reasons for it. 1, to make sure the job was done right, because you're going to catch shenanigans, I promise you. Sometimes. It's like not every time, but sometimes you're going to catch shenanigans. And then number 2, for you to get referrals. And so when I did in-home sales, I would literally tell people, listen, you're stuck on getting 3 bids. I think you should. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm offering to come back. I'm offering to come back the minute you agree that we're going to move forward. When you ask the other dudes, when you ask the other people who come out, guess what they're going to say? Well, if you want me to. They're not even going to offer to do it. They're going to take your money. I insist that when we do a business, that I come back and I do a job walk and I make sure that everything was installed the right way and that you're happy. Like, that's part of my role and responsibility. I do everything I can to get by on the day of the install, but when the job is done, I will come by and do a job walk. And I have told hundreds, if not thousands of salespeople this strategy, and maybe 2 or 3 of them use it. Because it takes work and it takes effort. And you might miss an appointment. But I'm going to share something with you. You'll probably close a deal. This was my exact word track. Great, I get it. You want to get other bids, you want to talk to other people, no problem. Here's what I'm going to let you know. Here's why I'm different. Right now, today, I'm going to tell you that when the job's signed, I'm going to come back. And the next 2 salespeople, the next 4 salespeople, the next 10 salespeople, whoever you have come in here, they're not even going to offer it. And then when you ask them, are you going to come back? They're going to say, if you want me to. That tells me and screams at me they don't care about you. If that's the type of company you should go with. I would get phone calls all the time saying, hey, Scott, you know what's wild is literally, I would ask that last sales guy, hey, are you going to come back? Well, if you want me to. Like, it's a sign from the business gods. You should not do business with that person because they don't care about you. Like, you're setting a bear trap in sales for the next sales guy. Like, most salespeople don't know this. But it's easier to not do it. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button. Click on it. And every time I send another video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.